Near to Banbridge town in the county Down, one morning last July. Down a boring green came a sweet colleen, and she smiled as she passed me by. She looked so sweet from her 2 white feet to the sheen on her nut brown hair. She's a coaxing elf, I'd to shake myself to make sure I was standing there. From Bantry Bay down to Derry Quay, and from Galway to Dublin town, no maid I've seen like the sweet colleen that I met in the county Down. As I onward sped, I shook me head, and I gazed with a feeling queer. And I said, says I, to a passer-by, who's the maid with the nut brown hair? He smiled at me, and with pride said he, that's the gem of Ireland's crown. That's young Rosie McCann from the banks of the Bann. She's the star of the county Down. From Bantry Bay down to Derry Quay, and from Galway to Dublin town, no maid I've seen like the sweet colleen that I met in the county Down. She'd a soft brown eye and a look so sly, and a smile like a rose in June. And you hung on each note from her lily white throat as she lilted an Irish tune. At the pattern dance you was held in a trance as she tripped through a reel or a jig. When her eyes she'd roll, she'd coax upon my soul a spud from a hungry pig. From Bantry Bay down to Derry Quay, and from Galway to Dublin town, no maid I've seen like the sweet colleen that I met in the county Down. I've travelled a bit, but I never was hit since my roving career began. But fair and square I surrendered there to the charms of young Rosie McCann. With a heart to let and no tenant yet had I met within shawl or gown. But in she went, and I asked no rent from the star of the county Down. From Bantry Bay down to Derry Quay, and from Galway to Dublin town, and no maid I've seen like the sweet colleen that I met in the county Down. Crossroads Fair, I'll be surely there, and I'll dress in my Sunday clothes, and I'll try sheep's eyes and deludering lies on the heart of the nut brown rose. No pipe I'll smoke and no horse I'll yoke, though my plough with rust turns brown, till a smiling bride at my own fireside sits the star of the county Down. From Bantry Bay down to Derry Quay, and from Galway to Dublin town, no maid I've seen like the sweet colleen that I met in the county Down. From Bantry Bay down to Derry Quay, and from Galway to Dublin town, no maid I've seen like the sweet colleen that I met in the county